So, Paul, your first game as AFC Telford United manager under your belt. Obviously happy with progress, I would imagine, but happy with what else you saw?
Yeah, there was a lot of good things. I said to the lads this week, I've spoke to them quite a bit about doing the right things, because there's good players. They just needed a little bit of organisation and structure, and especially given the attacking players we've got, give them a platform to go and play, and he did just that. There would have been a lot of people looking at the fixture thinking might be a few quid there to be made, potential banana skin and all the other cliches that get bandied about. But to be fair, the lads weren't just professional, they showed the quality too.
I would think, with it, probably, I was off the top of my head here, but you come in at half time, you're 3-0 up. I would imagine the second half is as interesting to you as the first, in sort of being, looking at what people are doing in possession and making sure people are keeping their shape and just staying on top of the result.
My main interest in the second half was keeping a clean sheet. It's part of what you need to be a good team. We know we've got good attacking players who are capable of scoring goals, but that was the big thing for me. Obviously you want to see more goals, you want to see more excitement. I'm no different than any fan watching a game of football. I want to see the nice bits, but as a manager today, it was brilliant seeing Adam Walker getting back in, covering for people, Theo dropping and organising the back line. People doing the dirty side of the game that sometimes goes unnoticed or gets missed because of the top end of the pitch. But I said at half time, the one thing that I want to come away with is them not scoring a goal, and that was, I think with the way, they had some capable players, they had some quick lads, and we nullified it because we were organised, but we were good with the ball as well and showed good composure, and we basically we made them run, chasing the game.
Sure. You've had 2 training sessions with the team this week. How much thought had to go into your team selection? Was it fairly straightforward given the number of bodies on board?
Well, to be honest, I had a formation in mind, which is what I was going to play, based on personnel. There was a couple of lads who were obviously disappointed not to start, which I don't want happy subs. I said that in the team meeting this morning. But we need everybody to be good teammates around it, because it's not just going to be the 11 that start. Sometimes there's going to be games where subs need to come on and change it and make the difference. But I thought the subs who came on today the game didn't drop, the standard of the game didn't drop. They just carried it on, and we posed an equal amount of threat, albeit in difficult conditions as the game wore on in the second half.
Sure. Obviously, looking a bit forward to today, you haven't got a game on Tuesday now because Guiseley have been able to play their trophy tie, so they're playing on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Is that a help or hindrance? I expect you were looking forward to a first home game.
Yeah, I was, but on the back of injuries today, and also given the travel and stuff like that, and how heavy the pitch was, it won't be a bad thing. It gives us an opportunity to work the lads again, to work on more stuff which we're going to need to take into the games, organisational stuff, positional play, set pieces, and how we need to look like when we're playing. So it does give us, it's a long time till the next game, I know that, but we have to take advantage of that time.
Sure. And you say, it's a long time, 2 weeks today now until we play Kettering at home. I know with a few players having gone out this week, there's been maybe a talk about whether there'll be anybody coming in. Is there anything on the horizon?
Obviously I've made calls to players, but I don't just want to just come in and bring a load of players in without really assessing what we've got. I think that's the right thing to do. You will know probably more than me that there's some capable players in the squad. Having worked with them for the 2 sessions and then seeing that today, I know there is. There's some really good players. We need to thicken the squad out a little bit more. A couple of positions which were light, but I only want to do that with players who are going to come in and make an impact on the 11. I'm not one of these managers who sign subs. I've said it before, I don't do it. You get other managers who says he'll do well off the bench, but I just don't believe in that, because if you're bringing subs in, you know they're not good enough to start. So, you know, we've got to do a bit of work getting a couple of players in, but I won't be rushing into it if it's not right.
Sure, and obviously, I mean, he wasn't available today because I think he was cut tied for playing for Nuneaton previously, but you've got Carl as an option as well, haven't you?
Yeah, and we've got you to come back as well, so obviously we've got those options. So, you know, we've got enough players. There's just a couple of positions where I'd like one or two more, just to give the squad that depth that we need.
Okay, congratulations on your win today, Paul, and thanks very much.